years ago, I became very concerned for what was going to happen to my son. You know, on time in passing, and so I went to the social worker at Pathways Health Center, and was talking to her about that. And there's a few people that need some recognition that are not here today. And one of them is Joanne, who was the social worker at the time at Pathways Health Center. And so after we talked for quite some time, she said, Sue, why don't we form a committee and see what we can do? So she took a list of, half the list of people in the community we thought would be appropriate, and I took the other half. And the first person I called was Jane at March and Arms, and she said she was very pleased to come and be part of my committee. And then Lola Dudley, also from Housing Services, who's not able to be here today, also came on the committee. Dave Ashdown from Community Concerns for the Medically Fragile. We had representation with Paul from the LHIN. I think Paul was at our second meeting and educated us very thoroughly in what the whole situation was like. I learned so much because the system is, there's lots to learn, lots to navigate. And about the third meeting, I ran into a parent, right, Maggie Rochon. And I don't know if any of you know Maggie in this, that are here. Maggie is a very dedicated mother to her son Paul. And Maggie just looked horrible. She looked like she weighed about 85 pounds. She was wasting away to nothing. So desperate to also make sure that her son would be cared for also. So it took me a while to get her on board. She came on board, and I want you to understand how that changed her family. She now went from in the depths of despair to hope. And her health started to improve, and her whole dynamics in her family changed. And it was just incredible to see what that little glimpse of hope meant. And we went through many ups and downs and all around, and Lola had put on a housing, well, I'm not getting the right word, but forum. A forum, thank you. A housing forum, where other people from other communities came and spoke about their struggles. And that was priceless to us, to understand that what we were going through was just normal. And, you know, you just have to go with the ups and downs. And unfortunately, Paul passed away suddenly. And he wasn't able to be part of all the excitement that Michael and Jordan have experienced. Because Paul also was a student at Alexander Mackenzie with Mike and Jordan. So it was a great loss to our community of young people with disabilities. So I just wanted to pass on, you know, and thank those people who weren't able to be here, and and thank all of you that are here. Paul worked very, very hard with us, and April came on about a year after we were into the program, and so, is that right?
I came on 3 years ago, so.
3 years
Yeah.
ago, okay. I've kind of lost track over the years, what's happened. And I want to thank my son for all of his support through this whole process, and again, thank you.